This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on last year's national champion, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Quick strike complete. Still running at the 40. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man, it's Marsh. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
The Wolverines are on the move. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Here's the pressure. Pucks it out of the air. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's going for the goal line. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Steps away to find some room. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. He'll take it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Finds a tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, that's the way you set the tone. They started getting this goal-to-go area, and defensively, man, you can put them behind the 8 ball, back them up a little bit. You were on your heels. Now you can put them on their heels.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Quarterback keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And an empty backfield here on 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Haynes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To throw again. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Marsh. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Haynes. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Just had to pick up a few inches on the play, and they do it on 4th down.
I mean, literally, fall forward. That's all you have to do is just give me a little bit of space where I can fall forward and you can push him forward. I like it going for it on fourth down most of the time anyways, but definitely on 4th and inches.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Wolverines will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. This quarterback part of their running game. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Finds a little space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. Lots of running room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 1st downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Right on the money. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete! They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
This is hardly a surprise. After converting their first 2 4th down attempts, they'll try it again. A designed run for the quarterback. How about that? The Wolverines, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He was able to get that ball up to the... This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the air, it's Underwood. Working that left side now.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Marsh. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. They're working that left side. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st down.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Marsh. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. And the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Marsh. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. To throw, it's Underwood. Got his man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the...
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Motion from the back. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle, it's Marsh. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Marsh. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Catch in the middle, it's Morgan. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Prieskorn. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Max got it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the offense, 29 seconds left on the clock.
Other scores from around the country.
To the air on 2nd down. Wideout trying to get it in. Punches it into the hallelujah land for a touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.